A 3-year-old child from this province has died in Ontario while recovering from heart surgery. But the circumstances of the case have left the grieving mother with questions about our social services system. Chancey Miller said she couldn't stay with her 3-year-old daughter in Ontario during her recovery because social services wouldn't pay the cost. And she fears the separation had a devastating effect on her child's recovery. NTV's Darren Bent has the story.
This is 3-year-old Chancey Miller, a week after she had received a new pacemaker at the Sick Children's Hospital in Toronto. There had been some trouble with the one she had received earlier. But on Saturday, Chancey was found dead in her bed. And today her mother is trying to deal with the torture that comes from the loss of a child. Her mother had traveled with her with the help of Child, Youth and Family Services to Ontario for the surgery, but said she was told they would not pay to keep her there for the 4 to 6 week recovery, and without her own funds was forced to return home, leaving her daughter with strangers.
And I begged them to let me stay in there with her because she'd be frightened for me all the time. I said when I hurt and then with stress and I have no family there with strangers, and they told me I had to come back. They weren't supporting me up there.
With the help of friends, Marianne tries to deal with her grief, but says Child, Youth and Family Services should have done more to help her stay with her young child. Marianne still hasn't been told when her daughter's body will be returned to her, or even the full circumstances surrounding the death, only that she was found in bed not breathing and taken to hospital. She died on Saturday. Marianne spoke with Chancey on Thursday, just a day before she died. Now her young child's last words are haunting her.
Her last words to me when I was talking to her Thursday night, she said, "I'll be so happy when I see you, Mama wants to come home."
As Marianne copes with her grief here in St. John's, she still awaits word when she can start to plan for a funeral for her young daughter. An autopsy to determine the cause of death is taking place in Ontario today. Darren Bent, NTV News.
Well, today a spokesperson with Child, Youth and Family Services said it's the policy of the department in all cases to do what's in the best interests of the child, and that they will facilitate contact between the child and parent where it's appropriate. The department can't comment on the facts of individual cases, but does say it is looking into this particular case.